Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Real spill. To all survivors of molestation, I want you to know you're far from being alone. The pain you've experienced is real, and no matter what, you deserve support, healing, and justice. Fam, the statistics surrounding this issue are staggering. According to the National Sexual Violence Resource Center, 1 in 6 boys and 1 in 4 girls are sexually abused before they turn 18 years old. Did you hear what I said? 1 in 6 boys and 1 in 4 girls are sexually abused before they turn 18 years old. We have just north of 300 million people in this country. If we were to split the difference and say, okay, 1 in 5 people, that's 600,000 people. 600,000 people. At any given time. In any given year. That's a lot. I've said it before that this country really is not serious about protecting victims of sexual abuse. Not only is this country not serious about protecting victims, family is not serious about protecting victims unless perhaps it's done by a stranger. And we know when it comes to family members, there's a lot of protecting going on. And it ain't just black, because I sometimes I hear about these type of stories. I'm in the comments of, let's say, a forum that caters to black people, whatever. And we as black people, we gotta, we have these generational curses. And shut up. This ain't got nothing to do with black, man. It's all around. This is people, man. This is a problem. This is a universal problem. Family. So Terrence Howard's daughter, Heaven, she jumped on social media and she revealed that she was sexually abused when she was 7 years old by a cousin who was first sexually abused when he was 2 years old. She said at the time the cousin was 12 when he abused her. Some people misunderstood it because somebody chopped it up and put it on another site, one of those platforms that did the clickbait thing, and they made it seem like she was abused by her dad because they didn't offer the context and they didn't show the entire video. The video is on our IG page. Let me see if I got our IG here. Heaven Howard with 2 Ds. That's her IG. But she hopped on there and told the story about her cousin violating her. And I gotta say, fam, that some people were like taken aback. They were saying that, this is something that you should be going to the authorities about, not hopping on social media telling us about, like, what can we do about it? But she said that she forgave the guy. She said she forgave him. And she don't want anybody feeling any pity for her. She's just telling her story. Now, everybody deal with trauma differently. So you can't really tell a person how to deal with theirs. So I salute her for being able to share that information. Now, let me be clear about this sharing, though, because just because you share information, traumatic information, doesn't mean you're brave. Sometimes people share that information just to get attention. Some people share information, they overshare because they're twisted. I'm just calling it what it is. Some people are just twisted and they just want attention. But sometimes you have people that share because they really want to help somebody else. And then also you have people that share the information because they want to tell somebody, they want to get it off their chest, they want to let it out, and they feel safe. They feel safer talking to complete strangers who might empathize with them than they do talking to their own family members, especially those who were supposed to be in charge of protecting them. So, I can't hold it against her the way she decided to tell her story or to deal with her trauma. Now, she did mention what drew her was a short film she just did that she's currently promoting. So people have all types of reasons why they decide to share like personal information publicly. This is a heavy one. And let me say this, fam. Every single person that's within the sound of my voice right now has some type of relatability to sexual abuse. Whether it happened to you or someone you know, but it has absolutely happened, and it's happened in your family. Yeah. So just because someone hasn't shared that information with you doesn't mean that it hasn't happened. Sometimes it's the people that seem like they got it all together. It's the one that seemed like the strong one. It's the one that appears to be the one that don't take no mess off nobody that it has happened to. It would floor you to learn of some of the people who have been SA'd who you consider to be strong or even happy. Yeah, because of the shame that's associated with it, the guilt, which is crazy to me because anybody who's ever been violated have no reason to feel shame or guilt. That should be reserved. That emotion should be reserved for the uncivilized mutt who violated you, who violated them. That's who should feel shame and guilt. There are unlimited resources out there for people who have went through something like that. There are all types of professionals that are willing, ready, and able to help you get through that time period in your life. You are strong, you are worthy, and you can make it. You're not defined by what happened to you, but what will define you is how you respond to it. There was a rapist in my family who's deceased now. Thank God. He can't hurt nobody else because even until the day he died, at least a few months before he died, he was still trying to take advantage of one of the girls in the family. Yeah, fam. Family protected him. Sisters protected him. His mother protected him. Didn't want the man to deal with him. So they protected him. They allowed this uncivilized mutt to have free reign because you can't watch them all the time. They try to get the girls out the house. Basically, they let the wolf into the chicken coop. Yeah. Like, why not remove the wolf? And now you ain't got to worry about the chickens. You ain't got to keep an eye on the chickens 24 hours a day. They're putting the girls in this room and that room and making sure he's over here and keeping an eye on him, making sure you lock the doors. What the hell? Yeah, man. A lot of family, man. They were culpable. Family culpable, absolutely. And this is how a lot of these uncivilized mutts are able to get away with their crimes. They know that family is going to protect them. Family is going to have sympathy for him. I have none, zero. I say off with his head, or his legs, his arms, everything. I don't give a damn. If you've been through something like that, you can rise above your pain. One day at a time. One day at a time. No more talk.